I'm not going to lie to you guys. Other than the Cena, Miz, and Nexus thing and a little bit of Orton and Sheamus, tonight's Raw sucked. I did not really like this Raw at all. And especially considering that this is going into a SummerSlam, this is Raw's like main event. And it didn't, to me, this Raw didn't do shit. It accomplished like nothing other than the Cena Nexus thing. That's all that they really fucking accomplished tonight. They didn't do shit with this Monday Night Raw. Anyway, let's get into it. Bret comes out in the very beginning and he says he's been training like a lunatic for SummerSlam. Yeah, right. He says that he told Cena that he could vouch for Edge and Jericho because they would see the big picture. But they proved him wrong. And he asked them both to come out to straighten all this bullshit out. And then Jericho ran his mouth and was talking shit. And then, he's like, Chris, you're hurting yourself. You're not hurting Team WWE. And Bret tells Jericho that Nexus and the Raw locker room want nothing to do with him. And he'll be like a man without a country. He tells Jericho to do the honorable thing. Bret asks him to rejoin the team, but Jericho said, nope, no way. And then Edge came out in this bad fucking clothing, looking homeless. Long story short, Edge shook Bret's hand. Bret tried to put Edge in the sharpshooter, but that didn't fucking work. And then Jericho basically came in and saved him. And then the Hart Dynasty were the first gang rape victims by Nexus tonight. And then Cena's like, I'm going to go talk to the great Khali. Alright, then we went to Miz versus Evan Bourne, which was actually a good match for what it was. Bourne kicks Miz in the legs, but Miz knocks him down and hits him with some forearm shots, then chokes Bourne on the ropes. He flips Bourne over, puts him into a headlock, and avoids a Bourne kick by taking his legs out. He hits a running clothesline in the corner before going back to work on the mat. Bourne tries to fight out and knees Miz in the head. Then kicks him in the corner and hits a crazy-looking springboard hurricanrana for a 2 count. And that was great. Miz regained control with a clothesline, then hit the SCF, the Skull Crusher finale, on Bourne to get the pin. And then Miz says the same shit he's been saying. I'm going to be the WWE champion because I'm the Miz and I rule and I'm better than all you motherfuckers. All right. Then we went to the returning Melina versus Alicia Fox, which was actually a pretty good, decent diva match. Alicia picks up Melina and slammed her in the corner, then throws her hair onto the mat. Melina fights back with some right hands, and she matrix moves to avoid Alicia and hits her until Alicia bailed outside. The ref backs Melina off. Then she got hit with a hard clothesline. When she goes outside, Alicia picks her up and slams her by the hair. Then hits a spinning backbreaker. Then applies the rear chin lock. Alicia picks Melina up and holds her a widow's peak-like position. But Melina countered with like the last call sunset bomb to get the win. And then Josh Matthews interviews Great Khali. Wade Barrett and Khali's going to happen. And Khali's lulled the team WWE. Edge and Jericho are backstage complaining about Bret Hart. And they said that something might make sense that he said. And they may have bitten off more than they can chew. But they won't go back to beg Cena. And they say they should take out Cena and Bret tonight. And without them, there's no match at SummerSlam. And then elsewhere, John Morrison, who looks homeless, he's talking to Mystical. And they need to hold up their end of the deal. Then Mark Henry's like, man, I'll be your replacement. Consider this an audition. Then Ted DiBiase versus Mark Henry never even happened because Nexus gang raped Mark Henry. Sheamus comes out and says all this other shit, like how he's taking out Triple H. And then Orton comes out and says he's not Cena or Triple H. And then Sheamus played the bitch card and told him, you're not the WWE champion either. Sheamus tells him as long as he's champion, Orton won't get another title shot. And then Cole, just as these guys were about to brawl, Michael Cole, the GM, interrupts with an email saying that Sheamus' past title matches have had interference, so if anybody interferes this time, they'll be suspended indefinitely. And the GM also agrees with Sheamus and says that if Orton won't win Sunday, Orton will go back to the line of the title picture. But he agrees with Orton and suggests Sheamus does something. And then these two basically try to attack each other for a little bit. Orton got his little inverted backbreaker in, and he was going to punt him, but then he skipped it. And then we went to Caval, Percy Watson, and Lucky Cannon versus Michael McGillicuddy, Alex Riley, and Husky Harris. Long story short, Husky Harris hit Caval with a clothesline from behind, hit a senton splash, and got the win. Michael McGillicuddy, Alex Riley, and Husky Harris are your winners. And then R-Truth and John Morrison versus William Regal and my favorite jobber. Long story short, Starship Pain, Zack Ryder did the job. Then we went to Maurice and Jillian versus Eve and Gail Kim versus the Bella Twins. Santino's the special guest referee. Jillian gets the win. Jillian doesn't get the win. The Bella Twins get the win. And then Tamina comes out and slaps Santino on the ass. Khali got gangbanged by the Nexus fuckers. And then we went to, in the end, seeing the Nexus people came out and cut a promo. Basically, long story short, this match really went to a no contest. It was going to end with a 7-on-7 brawl, but it was shitty. Nothing basically happened. Nexus just ran away like bitches. Now for my little rant. SummerSlam, to be honest, so far looks like shit. I will not be ordering this fucking pay-per-view at all. WWE has done a fucking decent job, but not one that would make me want to order this pay-per-view. The Sex Ed Society versus Big Show match looks like shit. Kane versus Rey Mysterio. We all know Kane's going to go over Rey Mysterio because he attacked The Undertaker. The Nexus Cena shit. Don't give a fuck about this. Orton and Sheamus, once again, I don't give a fuck about this. I hate to kind of end it on a sour note, but SummerSlam, so not worth $55. I'm sorry, guys, but no way am I ordering this pay-per-view. I'll do a predictions video tomorrow for you guys, but that's it. Anyway, peace out, y'all.